Iceland. Untamable. Wide open. Wild. Breathtaking. Unbelievably beautiful. A country as big as Great Britain, with fewer inhabitants than a mid-sized city. Forces of nature, older than mankind. Civilization, for 1100 years, separate from the rest of the world. Continuous daylight during summer, not far from the midnight sun. With the third largest ice cap of the world, and still comfortably warm because of the Gulf Stream. Smyril brings you there, not by plane, but with your own car, camper or four-wheel drive on the luxury ferry Norrona. Within days you travel from Hanstholm, Denmark to Seyðisfjörður on the east coast of Iceland. No worries about what to take and what to leave, you can take it all. Whatever the weather, Norrona makes this journey every week. 2 hours before the ship casts off, you are expected in Hanstholm's small harbour, and while the driver of your group waits for a space on one of the car decks, all other passengers can pass customs and find a spot on board.
There is one for each of you, and one for the car.
Norrona is a huge ship, which can carry up to 800 family cars. During the dark northern winters, all this space is usually filled with freight. But during the light summers, some extra room is freed for the many travelers who wish to go north, taking their own cars. While Norrona is at sea, all car decks are closed for safety reasons. You cannot access your car at this time. If you have forgotten something, however, you can check your left luggage during any harbour stop. Smyril services the Faroe Isles, Iceland, Norway, Scotland, the Shetlands and Denmark. In a single week, the luxury ferry Norrona stops at harbours in all of these countries. When you travel to Iceland during summer or spring, your trip will include a short stay on the Faroe Isles. Monday morning, you drive into Tórshavn harbour, and on Wednesday afternoon you will drive aboard the Norrona again. During your short leave, the Norrona travels to Norway and Scotland. As you visit the Faroe, you will find they are beautiful and magical isles too. You may regard your stay as a short additional holiday before you leave for Iceland again. On Norrona, you may choose from several types of accommodation. If you need to go low budget, you may sleep in the bunk bed arrangements below deck. If you desire some more privacy and luxury, you can book a place in one of the cabins. All cabins have their own toilet and shower, refrigerator and television set. There are cabins for 4, 3 or 2 people each. Cabins on the outside of the ship do have windows. Luxury does not always cost more. If you desire to look out across the bow when you wake up, you only need to ask when you book. On the higher decks are deluxe cabins and more spacious cabins for the handicapped. And for those who appreciate such, there is a very luxury suite with separate sitting room, luggage room and bathroom with both shower and large bath. Big shower. Yes. Well, it's very luxury, I agree. The new Norrona was built in 2003 in Lubeck, and the highly modernized ship can carry over 1,400 passengers and up to 800 cars. The first officer has a big responsibility.
Sometimes you have 1,482 passengers on board. Huh? So that's the maximum capacity. So I mean, when you're on bridge, you're always very alert because just like that, you see a vessel on our starboard side, a fishing vessel. Huh? When you have traffic from right, you're the one who will have to stop. Right? It's exactly like driving a car. It's just that we call it starboard and not right.
During the high season, the crew consists of nearly 120 men and women, and each crew member knows the ship by heart. Safety measures are taken for each eventuality, and Norrona and her crew respond to the latest rules on safety. Lifeboats, a helicopter deck for a trauma helicopter, extensive sprinkler systems. We thought of every emergency. You may even use your own cell phone aboard, also when the ship is at sea. If you enjoy some exercise, below decks are a small pool, a sauna and a fitness room. And there is enough to do on board. Each night you may eat at another restaurant. The tax-free shop opens at regular intervals, offering special products from the Faroe. Until Denmark joins the Eurozone, the currency on board is the Danish crown, but you may also pay with euros or British pounds. There are game halls, a movie theatre, a bar and a lounge with live music every night. All we can do to make your journey to the wild, beautiful Iceland as enjoyable as possible. Thursday morning you will arrive at Seyðisfjörður, close to the road that spans around Iceland, connecting all major towns. And every next Thursday you may leave with a Norrona again to go back to Denmark. You decide how many weeks you stay. You drive your car on board again, and that Saturday you will arrive on the mainland again, in Hanstholm, Denmark. Smyril has agencies all over Europe. You can visit our website at www.smyriline.com.
Welkom boord Norrona.
Welcome on board on Norrona.